position of the larger number. For example, if I had a positive number that was large and I subtracted another positive number, I'd get a positive number as my answer. For example, 5 minus 2 equals 3. If I had a positive number minus a positive number that was larger than my initial positive number, I would get a negative answer. So 3 minus 5 equals negative 2. That's why it's important to know which is the larger number and where it's occurring. Multiplication and division are very easy. If you multiply two numbers that have the same sign, the answer is positive. So if they're both positive, the answer is positive. If they're both negative, the answer is negative. Same with division. Once we get into having different signs within these operations, it gets a little trickier. So a positive number plus a negative number. Once again, we're looking at instances as where the larger value is. So I'm writing all of these instances, a positive plus a negative plus a negative, negative plus positive, and I'm also going to write in which of the two numbers is the larger value. Larger meaning farther away from 0. And as you go, you can see what the solutions would be, whether they would be a positive number or a negative number. Subtraction, again, we're going to have that same circumstance that we do need to write down all four instances, a combination of positive and negative numbers. There we go, sorry about that. Positive minus negative, again, identifying which is the larger number, and then a negative minus a positive, also identifying which is the larger number. Sums there. So when we move on to multiplication and division, anytime we have different signs, the answer is going to be negative. So positive times a negative is negative, negative times a positive is negative. Same thing with division. Division and multiplication are kind of in a league of their own in terms of knowing if you have the same sign or if you have varying signs. So as I said, I would make sure you have all of those notes thoroughly before you move on. We're going to look at order of operations. Some of you may recognize PEMDAS, parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, subtraction. I like to refer to it as pranksters earn math detention after school. I think it's a little more exciting than please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Some of you may have heard that. And when we're working on order of operations, I just want to show you an example of the funnel method. And the reason that we call it the funnel method is because as you progress, the equation will get smaller and smaller until you reach the answer. So our order of operations tells us we need to start with what is inside the parentheses. So we're going to rewrite 2 plus 3 as its actual sum, 5 squared, and then rewrite the remainder of the equation that we have, minus 4 squared times 3 plus 12. Now we do the exponents. 5 squared, or 5 times 5 is equal to 25, minus 4 squared is 16, times 3 plus 12 is the remainder of our equation. We don't have any, we do have multiplication, I apologize. We need to do the numbers that are around the multiplication. So 16 times 3 is 48. So replace that value in the equation and rewrite the remaining pieces. There's no division And since addition and subtraction are on the same level, we're just going to do those steps from left to right, just like you would read. So 25 minus 48 is equal to negative 21, plus 12 gives us negative 9. And if you have an issue regarding the positives and negatives, you can check back in the last section of these notes, which shows you when you have a positive solution and when you have a negative solution.